The chair recognizes Mr. Posey.
Thank you, Madam Chair, for holding this hearing, and I thank the witnesses for coming and sharing with us today. Previous IG and GAO reports have indicated there have been some issues with the exploration ground system software. I wonder if you could update me on the status of that. Mr. Bowersox first.
The latest I'm hearing is that we're getting through those issues, and we should be on track to meet whatever earliest Artemis 1 date we can get. When we can get the stage there, the ground system's going to be ready, is what I'm hearing.
Anyone else want to comment?
I'd say just generally the delays being experienced on the hardware side has given the software side more time to work out through their issues. The hardest part is always on the ground system side that is at Kennedy, because they have to respond to any changing requirements from Orion and SLS. So to the extent that there's still some changes going on, there'll always be some changes going on the software side.
Okay, thank you. Following up on a question of Mr. Chris previously asked about the second mobile launch platform, why did it take so long to issue a contract for that?
I'll get back to you on details on that one, sir. I'm not exactly sure. That was a little before my time, but I know we're underway right now and planning to start construction at the end of the year.
You know, has the delay of construction prevent SLS from complying with the NASA authorization requirements to reach a 130-ton launch capacity?
I wouldn't say that that delay is going to interfere with reaching that particular goal. There's probably other complexities that might delay us from getting to that goal, but it is still our eventual goal at around Artemis 9 or 10.
Okay. How confident are you that we'll have boots on the moon by 2024?
How confident? Well, I wouldn't bet my oldest child's upcoming birthday present or anything like that. But what I'll tell you is having that aggressive goal is really good for us. It is helping us focus. It's helping us keep track of what's important inside our agency. And so we're working towards it as hard as we can. And I think it's healthy for our whole organization.
Do you think we'll make it?
Well, we're going to do our best to make it. But like I said, what's important is that we launch when we're ready, that we have a successful mission when it launches. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that just arbitrarily we're going to make it. We have to have a lot of things come together to make it happen. We have to get our funding. We have to balance our resources with our requirements. And then we've got to execute it really well. And so there's a lot of risk to making the date, but we want to try to do it.
Okay. Mr. Cook, what do you think? Where are you placing your bets?
I would agree with Ken on what he said. I think it's important to have the urgency in the program to get things done. These programs require constant problem solving, and there's a way to go to get to the moon based on the things that have to be done. But the sense of urgency is important in programs, so that it's not business as usual. You're working off problems. But I support getting to the moon as soon as possible. I don't have insight into the exact program schedules and details, but so I couldn't honestly say, but I support getting there as quickly as possible.
Okay. Ms. Chaplin?
Yeah, I also agree that having aspirational goals is good. It's still a lot of risk in getting there. You're having to manage a lot of programs that need a lot of new development within a short period of time. But to manage things like that, there are some things you can do, like having a very detailed architecture to help you manage all that overlap that you're going to be experiencing, having good configuration management so when changes are introduced, people can really weigh the cost of those changes and the effects they have and understand the implications that they have. Having good visibility into progress and being very open and transparent is very necessary so that you guys understand what's ahead and maybe what more resources are needed. And then having very good communication lines within the agency and with contractors is important.
All right. What do you think the odds are commercial will beat you? Mr. Bowersox?
The odds that commercial will beat us to the moon?
Yeah.
I'd still bet on us.
All right.
But they might be part of our program.
Mr. Cook.
I agree with that answer. I believe that the program that was laid out for going to the moon is the best chance of getting there, and if to do it as simply as possible will get us there the quickest. There is a role for commercial in this. I don't know that anybody can beat the government program because of its capabilities.
Okay. I see my time has expired. I yield back. Thank you.